red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would say...
Hello everybody, and you're very welcome to Marian's Kitchen. I'm going to go through my Christmas cake with you and hope you enjoy watching me. I'm going to steep the fruit tonight and leave it overnight so as that it will have clumped up in the drink that I actually put into it, and it'll be a nice moist cake by the time I'm finished with it. The first thing I put into the bowl is 15 ounces of raisins, 15 ounces of sultanas, 6 ounces of cherries that I have halved and washed in order to take as much of the syrup out of it and dry them off then afterwards to put into the fruit. 2 ounces of chopped apricots, 6 ounces of mixed peel, 2 ounces of chopped almonds, 2 ounces of grated apple, and half a grated lemon rind. Just mix them about. And this recipe is coming from one of my favourite chefs, Nevin. I love him. Now I put in a 1/4 pint of whiskey. You can put in another little drop if you want. It won't do it a bit of harm. Mix it well and you cover it with a tea towel for the night. And tomorrow you give it as much stirring about as you can all through the day until tomorrow evening when you start making your cake.
Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came.
Back again to you. I'm on stage 2 now, and that's line in the tin, which I do not like doing. But anyhow, here goes. I put a treble paper on the tin, on the inside of the tin. Fold it over for the bottom of it, treble. Fold it over and get a little bit of margarine or butter. Put it on a bit of paper.
With your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then all the reindeers loved him, and they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you go down in history. And then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say.
And I have the outside lined with treble brown paper and tied with twine, butcher's twine.
With your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh?
Back now to actually making the cake. And the first thing I do is I put in 8 ounces of butter into my food mixer. Beat them together until they're nice and soft.
Then all the reindeers loved him, and they shouted out with glee.
Beat in 2 eggs. And a spoon of flour. Two more eggs.
Reindeer, you go down in history.
And some more flour.
The red-nosed reindeer, you go down in history.
There's 6 eggs going into the cake and 10 ounces of plain flour.
Jingle bells.
There's 2 ounces of ground almond going into it. Half a teaspoon of nutmeg, a half a teaspoon of cinnamon and a 1/4 teaspoon of mixed spice. They'll all go in now as well. And add more flour. At this stage you keep adding the flour until it's all added.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Mix the batter right down to the very bottom to make sure that's all mixed in thoroughly. Now that's your batter. And now I'm going to add my fruit to it.
Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Now if you have a fan oven, the temperature will be 20 degrees lower than the normal oven. So what I have here is, for the normal oven is 140 minus 20. So your fan oven will be at 120. And the ordinary oven then would be 275 degrees Fahrenheit. And the gas oven would be at 1. And you cook your cake for 3 to 3.5 hours, checking after 2 hours. If it needs to be covered with a brown piece of paper then on top to stop it from burning, that's the time to do it. And you check every half hour then after that. Prod it with a skewer. If the skewer comes out clean, that means your cake is baked.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh.
Okay, the cake is ready now to go into the tin, and it's a 9-inch square tin that I'm using.
Laughing all the way, bells on bobtailing, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Okay. There's the cake ready to go into the oven. And I'm going to put it into the oven now, and I'll watch it for the next 3 to 3.5 hours.
Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Okay, I'm back to you again. The cake has been in the oven now for 3.5 hours. At 2 hours, I checked the cake and I covered it with brown paper. And every half hour after that, I checked it. I'm going to take it out now to check to see if it's baked, and I'll let you see what I'm doing.
Well, you better watch out.
Prod it in the middle. And it's bone dry. So my cake is baked. I don't want it to dry up. I have it out now and it's going to stay out for the night, and tomorrow morning I will take the paper from around it and wrap it. And that's basically it. That's all I can do with it tonight. I'll just turn it this way now for you to see it. And
Try, you better not call, I'm telling you why.
I took my cake out of the oven last night, and tonight I am going to wrap it up and put it away for when I have to, in 2 weeks' time, I have to feed it. That's with whiskey. So I'm going to take it out of the tin.
Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, he's checking it twice. Gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows if you're away. He knows.
Okay.
To town. He's making a list and checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows if you're away. He knows if you're in bad or good. So be good, for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming.
Okay, it's all good now to go to bed. And I'll see you again in 2 weeks' time. And thank you very much for watching me, and hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed showing you. Thank you.
He knows if you're away. He knows if you're in bad or good. So be good, for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa